In just 7 days, Charlie will run 250 miles, visiting 40 clubs, and all for one goal: to end domestic violence.
We arrived at the club and it started to rain. I was like, you've got to be kidding me, the first day and it's raining, it's really, really cold. And then we did the Sky News interview. And then I remember thinking, oh my God, I wasn't very good on the interview. Did I get across what I was so overanalyzing everything I was doing? Did I get across what I wanted to say? The thing was, I was trying to concentrate on doing the Sky News interview, but at the same time, I was worried about starting the run and the weather and how I felt and the fact that I hadn't drank enough, the fact that I needed to go to the toilet again, the fact that I hadn't eaten. So it was all sorts going through my head.
The first day we warmed up, we didn't warm up. We didn't warm up at all because there was camera crews around her, people interviewing her. It was an absolute circus. And we just never had the chance. The big thing was allowing Charlie some breathing space from everything that was going on.
You know, I was excited, but at the same time, there was a lot of self-doubt inside that I definitely didn't tell anybody and wouldn't really tell people until now, until after the challenge, because I think what I do is I put on a facade so that everybody else is convinced that I'm okay and that I can do it. Raining! I started to question myself a lot that morning of whether I could actually do it, whether people would not pay attention, but people would listen to what I was trying to say and what I was trying to do, and people would get behind it. And my team too. I was nervous that not the team couldn't do it, but that the team wouldn't like it, they wouldn't enjoy it, or I would lose my friends because the team was pretty much all my friends. And you know, when you're working so close in that environment under such stress, that I was scared that by the end of the challenge we would all fall out and I wouldn't have any friends left. When we first left Burton Albion, we went up a road and hit a canal bank within 5 minutes of the challenge, and the physio, Antonio, went the wrong way and we lost him for about half an hour until we realised. It was me who realised. I turned around and was like, where's Antonio? Antonio was meant to be on a bike. So then Marco had to ride back and get him. Then they both came back. Then Antonio, I think, got a puncture immediately. And this was all in the first 20 minutes of the actual challenge. Never mind the terrain that we were running on. The canal was so bad. It was like a towpath. It was horrendous underfoot. It was so slippy. There was no flat area to place your foot or to plant your foot, which is really important when you're running. And I was literally planting my foot and I was doing that. And I was slipping all over the place, trying to dodge puddles, so we were having to run like this all the time. And towards the end of the towpath, I started to get pain in my knee. And I was just like, this is not even, you've got to be kidding, this is not funny. And I know the difference between a muscle ache and an actual real pain. And I was like, no, this is not good, this is really not good. Why is my knee hurting? My knee has never hurt in my whole life. I remember feeling really elated that we'd done the first day, but really angry about loads of stuff, about the weather, about the towpath. I couldn't stop going on about it. And the elation had stopped, the elation had gone. And all I was thinking about was, I feel like this on the first day, how on earth am I going to get through? And I was desperate for it to be amazing and to work and to be slick and be perfect. And I think the first day I was a bit too obsessed mentally. Looking back, I'm annoyed at myself that I was so negative, but then in a way, it was good because I was so negative in the first day that it actually sorted me out. for the rest of the challenge, if that makes sense.